I'm going to start with you, T-Mac. How does this work? You know who's officiating your game that night. How do you go about it? How do you manage the officials?
Well, a lot of these guys, especially in our era, they had tricks that they do, especially for good offensive players that they like to do. I'll take you back to when we was playing Philadelphia at home, and Eric Snow had all the tricks in the bag when I used to go up and shoot, and he used to nudge me a little bit, but the refs couldn't see that. And I told the refs over and over, like, watch what he's doing when I'm going up to shoot. They didn't do anything about it, so we kind of got into it. You have to approach the ref and talk to him. Now, everybody's going to, release some frustration at times. We play an emotional game. But I think it's the way you go to the refs. And it's been several times where I go to the ref and tell him if he missed a call to look at it at halftime. Go look at the film at halftime. And then he'll come out and he'll let me know, I missed that call. And you'll get calls.
They'll go look at it at halftime.
They'll go look at it at halftime.
A lot of them say they'll look at it, but how many referees are at halftime looking at the call? They back there saying, can you believe T-Mac said something to me? You know what? He say one more thing, I'm going to throw him out this game. They're not looking at the play. Is there a monitor in their room?
Of course.
Can they replay a game?
Yes.
No, I've been to the referee's locker room.
What are you doing in the referee's locker room?
Yeah, I got so many questions.
The referee's locker room is usually going to be a spare room in the arena that no one else has used. So they're telling me they have a TV and a DVR in there. They can go back and look at the play. I don't think so.
I mean, I can't really argue with
referees
them.
Come back. That's how they smooth you over. But the way you manage the referee.
This whole time he's been thinking that's how it works.
Listen, at the end of the day, all refs they're like us, right? You got some referees that are just no nonsense. They're not taking nothing.
Steve Javy.
Crawford's, Javy's the guy that just spoke. You can't say anything to them. And then there's some guys that,
they give you more leeway.
Yeah, you get a little more leeway, but you got to know that as a player and as the star player, you got to know which guys you can impact or maybe affect to help the team out. And that's just kind of the history of it.
I know one thing. Steve Javy looked himself in the camera and said a bold-faced lie. Star players do get the benefit of the whistle. Don't they, Paul? Don't they, T-Mac? Don't they, Mr. Big Shot?
And I will tell you why. When you have 18,000 fans, 100 million viewers on TV, they didn't come to watch the star player get kicked out. There's big money involved in this. If the referee kicks out LeBron on a Sunday afternoon game on Christmas or any national televised game, please believe.
I've never been fishing. I've never eaten cricket, but I just reeled you in. Now, on the other side, to whom much is given, as much is required. So therefore, just like a coach, I have to be able to coach my best player. As an official, you have to be able to officiate the best players. So I'm going to send a message to Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, LeBron James.
It's not on national TV.
Correct. Listen, so everybody else know they better fall in line.
I look at somebody like LeBron James. I don't think he's getting the fair shake with the officials, being the best player in the game. This guy's only averaging 5 free throws. And then that piece that we saw with Steph is shooting 6 free throws a night. He's a jump shooter. And you meant to tell me he's a lot more aggressive than LeBron James and he's only averaging 5 free throws?
But he got to be one of the toughest guys to officiate. I mean, he's coming there.
Okay, they said that about Shaq. Shaq still shot about 14, 15 free throws a night.
Some intentionals, too.
First of all, there's half the time Bron backing you down at 4 feet, then he ends up shooting at 8 with that fadeaway. Who going to call that foul?
I think the numbers go hand in hand. Let's say with LeBron, he's shooting 58 from the field, so he's making a lot of his shots. That goes to show you it's less free throws. The higher your percentage is, you're shooting 41% from 3. You're shooting more threes now. So those numbers all go hand in hand.
Correct, because the players that were leading in free throw attempts, they're not jump shooters. Greek Freak, as well as Ben Simmons. Exactly. I just wish the fine money, suspension money, all money that players and coaches paid to the league stayed in that community. And it was a big check at the end of the year. I used to say that to you guys Pistons team. I'm like, y'all just donated $250,000. That money should have stayed in the hood.
So all you Denver Nuggets out there with those fines, Porter Billups Leadership Academy.
That's what's going to happen next. I guarantee you. Adam Silver's going to do that one day. 30 communities, 30 checks.